Hello everyone, welcome to Snow Bundle channel. Today I will be discussing about Snowsight Dashboard. In that I will be covering overview of dashboard, use of dashboard, and we will discuss on types of charts available in the dashboard section and its usages and the limitations on the charts and the dashboards. Dashboards are nothing but set of charts or the reports which will hold the key metric for the business to analyze or business to come up with a decision based on the data available. And there are many visualization softwares are available in market, example Tableau, Power BI and others. Whether the Snowflake provides the same kind of features in the dashboard, the answer is no. Since the Snowflake dashboard concept is different, Snowflake dashboards are mainly created to look at the activities in the Snowflake, and its purpose is to create only the basic charts. And we know that in the Snowflake dashboards are created by the user and controlled by the user, even though in the Snowflake the most of the operations are controlled with the role basis. However, when it comes to the dashboard, it is controlled on the user level. And coming to the types of charts which are available in the Snowsight are line chart, bar chart, scatter chart, heat grid chart and the scorecard. And to explain on the all these types of charts, and to start with the line charts, these line charts are mainly used when we wanted to do the analysis on the trends of a data over a time. The bar charts are used to compare the segment or the categories over any measure. Means if there are any discrete values that you wanted to compare with any of the continuous values, so that time it will be helpful. Scatter charts are mainly used to compare the segment or a category over two measures. Heat grid is similar to heat map. It is used to find the relationship between the categories. If one value increases, then how the other value of the category behaves. To find such kind of scenario, heat grid will be used. Scorecard is a single value metric. It is mainly used to find a key metric values. Example, how many users are there in the Snowflake account, how many credits used by all the warehouses in the account. To find such values, the scorecard will be used. As I mentioned, dashboards are created by a user and are assigned to the user, not to the role. So individuals can do analytics on their requirement and the corresponding dashboards can be created. How best we can utilize the dashboard in the daily work. And if I have to talk in perspective of the developer can utilize the dashboard to find out the inflow and outflow check. Here it can be used to check the how many rows are getting updated in the table and how the table is behavior, and is there any duplicate data copying into the table. Such kind of basic queries can be written on the table which is frequently used, or if that table is very important. Coming to the perspective of the DBA mainly use the dashboards to monitor the compute usage and the user logins and load on the warehouses and the query traffic by the users. So such kind of operation related things can be monitored, or such kind of charts can be created using the dashboards. BI users cannot completely depend on this dashboard to create the report. However, they can create a simple dashboard for the basic analysis to do on the data. Operation DBA comes in the same criteria. So if any changes happen to the table schemas or the number of table counts increased in the schemas, so such kind of structure level count or the metric can also be taken. We don't need to run the queries manually in the SQL worksheet. We can just create a charts for it and run the dashboard so that it will get the updated data. Also, DBA can utilize this dashboard for monitoring the long running queries and the most active row, and for what period of time the warehouse was loaded heavily with the queries. So based on all these statistics, so any necessary actions can be taken, like increasing the warehouse size and monitoring the active users. So if there is any inactive user which is not logged in for a certain day, so that user needs to be looked on. And if you identify certain period of time in a day the query traffic is more, during that time the warehouse size can be increased. Later it can be decreased when the query traffic goes low. Also to find the queuing time of the warehouses and to find the maximum cluster spin up in the multi-cluster warehouse. So for all these kind of operations, the Snowflake dashboard can be used, instead of storing all the SQLs in a sheet and writing and running those queries one by one and storing the result in Excel. So this Snowflake dashboard will helps to categorize or segregating the corresponding group into one dashboard. Then all the charts can be run at once. Then the results will be appeared. Also, it is easy to visualize the data in terms of charts instead through the SQL queries. And in the next video, we will see how we can create the charts and what all different options are available during the charts creation. Thank you.